Okay, we're back. Anyone can respond. If you're on my stream, please give a little hint of a response. Okay, we're back basically. So try and give a comment if you can, please. Need to make sure we're reconnected. Took me a while, but looks like we had an interruption within the network. But either way, hopefully we got that operational. We're gonna have to fix that up. But do type in if you can. Either way, we're getting ourselves back on the stream. So let's take care of this. Oh, disaster looming. That can't be good. Anyway, let's continue on. There we go. That'll work. Meanwhile, something exploded. Let's continue on. Oh, that can't be good. Anthony. Some sort of dreadful energy seems to be pouring out of the rift in space-time. Now the entire sky's gone red. I've heard word from the commander. You're to report to his office at once. The way the sky has changed, it's ominous. Very ominous. What's this about, Commander? You did call us here to discuss the quelling of the nobles, didn't you? This can wait. There are more pressing concerns here that must be addressed. First strike of that strange lightning, the one that drove Cleaver into a frenzy, it struck that night Antony fell from the sky, did it not? It only seems natural to think that these two events might be linked in some way. Who or what are you really, Antony? I'm a Survey Corps member, just like everyone has said. Indeed, you have done all I ordered, but it does not answer the question of who you really are. You came from the rift, as did the lightning. You are connected to these frenzies, are you not? Do you think to gain our trust by quelling the frenzies you yourself brought about? And having gained our trust, what then? What is it that you're really after? Hold on, Commander. There's nothing to say that Antony has wronged us. Exactly. Besides, do you really think he's got some sort of fearsome power it takes to make it all happen? Let me ask you in turn, can you prove beyond a doubt that he is free from guilt? This person, this stranger, appeared out of a rift in space-time. Who here has guaranteed he is who he says? Who here can guarantee he is to be trusted? But that's... No one can do that. You asked us to prove a negative. How can anyone supposed to prove the absence of any doubt? Come on, let's be reasonable. What is Anthony supposed to do then? You will be given a chance to investigate the latest disaster, but not as a member of the Galaxy team. He must remain a suspect until he clears his name. There are those in the village who cannot trust a stranger like you who fell from the sky, and I must ask you to leave. You are no longer welcome in the Galaxy team. Consider yourself banished from this village until you can explain these calamities keep befalling our good people. No, until you've restored our world to its rightful state and prove your innocence beyond a doubt. Is that clear, Silene? Yes, sir. How can anyone act so heartless? Don't you believe in Antony? Do not attempt to intervene on his behalf. I will do as I must as the commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. But I have not forgotten your deeds nor the unusual skill you have displayed. That's why I have chosen to let you walk out of here freer than rather collapse you in chains. You're to be you are to be expelled? I say expelled from the village? What? Why? Orders are orders. Let's go. Hey there, sorry for missing the other two streams. How are you doing? Hey, Mad Amp, we're fine. We just basically got ourselves exiled. But as you can tell, the sky is hell. How could anyone do such a thing? I guess we should have expected this from a stranger from the sky. I know. We can take it from here, ma'am. Understood. However, the decision was mine to accept this stranger as a member of the Survey Corps. It's only right that I should personally escort him from the village and to the Fieldland camp. I'll also see him off. As will I, naturally. I'll allow it. Then I'll mark you all down as bound for the Fieldlands camp. Safe travels. Banished. God, this sucks. I can't believe the boss would do this. You were acting on his own orders when you quelled the frenzied nobles. Quite right. Moreover, even if you did happen to fall from the sky, this hardly gives you the power to turn it red. This is utterly, and I say this is utterly intolerable, and I might add, absurdly unscientific. As a man of science, I must fight such illogical thinking tooth and nail. You must not. You will only cause Antony more pain if you are driven out as well for defending him. However, there are others who might help offer. You have been an aid to both the Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan. Of course, perhaps Adamant or Iridia might take you in. Though I'm afraid they are both already returned to their respective settlements. Perhaps you can go find Leon first. He is likely at the Grand Tree Arena. Don't die alone out there. That is an order. I will ensure you have all you need to complete your survey the commander has tasked you with. I might offer you my advice. In this life, you will meet with both admiration and abuse from others. How others choose to view you is a choice only they can make. You cannot make it for them. All that truly matters is that you hold firm to your own values. What of the dream I first shared to you about on Prelude Beach to complete the Pokedex? That dream simply won't come true without you. You better start flying over to Aspiration Hill then. It's bloody haunted. At least the people let me continue, so... Yeah, that's our basic, that's Weird Deer. And that is Braviaries. Hisuian Braviary. You! What in the world did you do? Look at the size of that rift. If lightning started pouring out from here, all the Pokemon in history could be thrown into a frenzy. This entire clan's in a panic now. I should have known that the only thing that could have come from the rift was disaster. Hey! Ah, well, that's not exactly something I can do. Not like I wouldn't like to help you, but it would put Iridia in a difficult position. I truly wish I could repay you for quelling Cleaver's frenzy as you did. You must know, but there's nothing alone I can do for you. Warden Mai might be able to help you, though. She's a caring woman after all. Might as well find Mai at the Warm Bridge. I believe it's a very significant place for her. I'm certain there's somewhere in the vastness of history where there's a place for you as well. Well, look at that! A flying Gyarados. Flip that if you want, folks. That's a Gyarados. That's a flying Gyarados. My, what a frightful sky. Such a disturbing sight would be enough to put anyone ill at ease. You don't know what brought this about, do you? I'm trying to find out. I suppose it was too much. Too much. I heard from our leader what happened. You can't return to the village. If you'd like to pick any transportation, would you like air, ground, or water? If so, which Pokemon would you use? I'd prefer the air, and I'd basically choose something like a Pidgeot or basically something that could be awesome, like a Magnezone. I've heard from our leader what happened. You can't return to the village of yours, can you? But I'm afraid the Diamond Clan cannot be the ones to save you. Diamond Clan could end up at war with the Galaxy team if things went badly. I think you would regret that as much as anyone. Great leader that took a liking to you, I would like to offer my support, but forgive me, I cannot help you. You don't abandon hope. Time solves all things. Besides, you might have a talent for making your own way in the world. I have no doubt you'll continue find a path to walk. Sure. It's a Shinx. Yep, and there he goes. Looks like the other Pokemon are there, 2 Luxios. Looks like basically at least the Pokemon have my back. Strange events seem to follow you wherever you go, don't they? Found you at last, Anthony boy. I've been looking all over for you, you know. What would I do if I were to lose one of my most favorite customers? Don't worry, I've already heard what happened. I would like a little Zora I carry around or have it right on my back head. Good merchant knows well the importance of staying abreast with all the latest news. It seems you're quite in the pinch. No place for you among the Diamond Clan or the Pearl Clan. Not to say how poorly the Galaxy team has treated you. But not to worry. There are still some corners of the history region where we can stash you away in secret. I know a spot that'll be the perfect hideaway. Leave it all up to me. Here we are. I know, it's no palace, but you know the saying about beggars and choosers. Oh, who is she? Shrieking your work to come pester me again, even beneath the bleeding sky. You never change. Always a pleasure, Mrs. Kagita. But I'm afraid I'm not here today to learn more of history's myths and legends. No, no, mistress, thank you, just Kagita. And this is... Why, Antony is the man of the hour. He is the one who quelled the frenzy of all the Pokemon nobles, believe it or not. Ah, the poor wretch you spoke of, lost in time and space. Dear me, lost one, it seems I'll be able to fulfill my duties at long last. Thanks to you. Indeed, I am to guide you, lost one, for the task of preventing great disaster falls to you. Drift in space-time must be mended, lest time and space themselves be thrown out of balance. But come, you must enter my dear hideaway. There's much to be told. The space-time rift said to be a portal to the innumerable other dimensions. In one such realm, far and farther still from ours, dwells almighty Sinnoh. The expanse from antiquity to eternity, and the expanse to all sides, above and below. Time traces the paths we tread from here and now into the future, while space yawns all compassionately, surrounding us in every direction. See, don't you, the two together, time and space, compromise all creation, the universe. How can one claim that either is greater than the other, as the two clans do? They're inseparable. Perhaps the truth is clearer to a wanderer such as you. Oh, who knows? One who knows of other ages. Now listen, lost one. Hear what you must do. History holds 3 lakes of great importance: Lake Verity, Lake Valor, and Lake Acuity. Each was a Pokemon said to embody one aspect of the mind. Complete the trials, each will set you and bear the gifts of the shrouded ruins. There you will see the red chain. With it, perhaps you can bind the world together. Bind the world, you say? You mean it won't close the rift? Kindly spare me your doubts, young man. I know the old words and what they bid us do. How true they are isn't mine to know. And regardless of the truths, I am bound to pass them on. How callous of my ancestors to leave their legend to the children without a thought for the hardships it would cause them. But here we are. You know your duty you'll do, won't you? Of course. There is nobility in knowing what must be done and seeing to it. Your ARC phone is beeping. You can see the location of the 3 lakes marked on your ARC phone. Miss Kagita's got a lovely workbench here. You need materials, I'll be glad to help. I'm always happy to do business with you. What about the pastures? Ah, that is a problem, isn't it? What shall we do about that indeed? What was that cry? How do we now a lost Pokemon as well as a lost child? Do see to it, please. How could I refuse you, ma'am? Off we go, Antony boy. Hello, hello, it's an Abra. Where did you teleport from, little fella? And got a letter addressed to you, Antony boy. Take a closer look at the letter. To Antony, you may use my Pokemon as a go-between to access the pastures in Jubilee Village. I've also ensured that you'll be able to utilize our base camp without issues. I've every confidence in your ability to adapt Survey Corps members to bring this bizarre situation under control promptly. Sincerely, Silene, Survey Corps Captain, Galaxy Expedition Team. Well, looks like we got ourselves a basis, so we can travel then. Right. Now then, shall we visit the Three Lakes? It doesn't sound like an easy task, that's for sure. It'll sure be wonderful to have a kind soul who might help us out. Quite the opportunist, are you, Follow? Such a consummate guild merchant. I've managed to reassure my people for now. The wardens are keeping a close eye on the nobles, too. Seems all quiet for the moment, and so here we are. But still, we will never get away with openly aiding you. If we were to undermine the commander's direct orders, relations would grow strained. Long story short, we want to help, but without drawing attention, so it'll be just one of us. Me or her, it's up to you, though the answer should be obvious. Let's help out the Pearl clan. Actually, better yet, let's help Adamant of the Diamond clan. Obviously, you chose me, right? Who gave you the Celestial Flute in the first place? That's right, this strapping young man. Hold up, let me double check. Basically, if I choose each of the clans, what's the basis? So we got some stuff. All right. We're gonna choose Dialga, so we're choosing Adamant. Yeah, I choose you. Thought so. You can count on me. So then, the leftover leader will... Leftover? I'm not someone's scraps. I will keep watch on the commander. I'd imagine I'll hear something useful from him. Of course, of course. And the lucky chosen one will come with us to the lakes. We can find you details as we go. Well, first task will be to decide which of the history's 3 Great Lakes to visit first. Right, and we better get a move on. No time to waste. I'll meet you wherever you decide to go. We'll be in hot water if we're seen traveling together. I'm counting on you to handle this, Adamant. Don't cause Antony any more trouble. Now we gotta take virility, valor, and acuity. So we got ourselves an ancient retreat. One of the secret areas of the Hisui region. Pretty cool, if I do say so myself. So we can visit any location. We can't go to Jubilees. So we're gonna have to basically go to Lake... Yep. And with Abra, we got ourselves some good stuff. And with that, we got access to some vital things. There we go. Head over to the first one. So where are you headed? We're gonna be heading to... We'll take the Heights camp. We'll fly to Lake Acuity and basically get over there. Like we got ourselves some low battery mode. I think our thing is ready, so before we continue, I'm gonna be right back. I feel like we're gonna push this, so be right back, folks. Let's continue on, shall we? Alright, first things first, we need to get to Lake Acuity, so I believe it's this way. Right. According to this, we need to go that way. Well, white. Is the only way to fly. They say the lake actually used to be a volcano. Then it erupted, leaving a huge crater to fill the water, and so Lake Virility was born. It's protected by a Pokemon named Mesprit. It was when Mesprit took flight that people first learned the joys and sorrows of living. Or that's how the old tales go, anyway. It is kind of based... Well, Sinnoh was based on Japanese folklore. Your ARC phone is beeping. And there we go. The cave, it just appeared from nowhere. That ARC phone the professor was going on about? Let's do this, Antony. Mistress Kogita seemed quite intent that you would have to prove yourself in all three of the Pokemon that guard these lakes. This challenge was never the faint of heart. Okay. No, that's alright. That happens. But it is a good basis of how the game goes, Mad Amp. But anyway, we're going in. There's something about this place I can't put into words. A menacing Pokemon stands before you. Trounce that thing, Anthony. Prove the Pokemon of the lake how strong you are. Oh my. That looks menacing. That looks actually cool. Not just any Goodra, that's Hisuian Goodra. Weaken that Goodra. Oh, that thing's dummy thing. Oh no. No worries. We still got a few more Pokemon to go. That tail is actually not. Ooh, oh ho ho. Ora! 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 That's the way, Anthony. I can tell by watching you and the Pokemon you caught with those little balls truly understand one another. Now let's see about that Pokemon of the lake. You feel a mysterious presence. And there we are, Mesprit. Your emotions, share them with me. They're yours. So speak from its mind straight to yours. Makes sense for a Pokemon that embodies the aspect of the mind, I guess. When you feel this land, what stirs you in its heart? What stirred in your heart? How did you feel to bond with Pokemon and work together? What did you feel when you mingled with Hisui's clans? What did you feel when they cast you out of the Galaxy team? I felt bitter. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. Ooh, you obtained Mesprit's plume. Proof that you've completed the trial set by Mesprit, the being of emotion that lives in vague virility. This item is needed to forge the red chain. I can't even imagine what that must feel like, having a Pokemon talk to you without words. Well, the world's full of mysteries, I guess. I can hardly be surprised even at things like these after seeing the sky itself so warped. Now, we have 2 lakes left to visit. Looks like that worked out well, Anthony boy. Gotta admit, you sure know plenty about history, Volo. That's right. You could say it's because I'm a merchant, but mostly it's just naturally filled with curiosity. I want to know exactly what happened in the past that led us to this particular present. Or more accurately, I suppose, I want to know where I came from and where I'm headed. I want to know my path, so to speak. I think we all like some answers on that. I don't properly know how we came to worship Almighty Sinnoh in the first place. I even got some questions about it. True, naturally. Weighty matters to ponder for sure, but we still have an important task before us. You want to return to Mistress Kogita's home? Yeah, let's go back. We gotta continue on. Perfect. I'd like to see what she thinks of our progress. Ah, Mesprit's plume. The legends told it true. Then the red chain must be real as well. I guess so, but it makes no sense to me. These Pokemon represent our minds, and they'll give us this thing, and they let us find the world and solve all this mess. But how? Doubt suggests a keen intellect. I see you're not your clan's leaders for nothing. Without the mind, were the rift to widen and the very world to end, would we even know it? One might even say the world, time, space, all creation exists only to be our minds. Our minds are there to perceive it. Perhaps the Red Chain's purpose is to let one see creation as it truly is. I get it even less now. Such are myths, my child, teaching us about the world in its own incomprehensible ways. They urge us to think more for ourselves on the nature of Almighty Sinnoh and the nature of the world in which we dwell. You're absolutely right. Myths and legends are such fascinating things to study. In any case, hold up for a moment. Be right back. Anyway, let's continue. Just was checking to make sure I had my bike in. How nonchalant you sound. How confident of success to which you contribute nothing. You tag along only for the chance to gawk at more ancient ruins. More and more human voices echo throughout history with the growth of your galaxy team. Well, next stop. So where are you headed? Next stop, the Snowfield Camp. Ow. Uh-oh. Oopsies. there we are, Lake Acuity. Here we are, Lake Acuity. You know, I've always told it actually contains seawater as well. Nobody knows why, though. It could be a fluke of geography, or perhaps it's connected to a Pokemon somehow. Lake Acuity is protected by the Pokemon Uxie. When Uxie took flight, the knowledge to solve problems was born in people's minds. That's what the story says, anyway. Your arc phone is beeping. A tool that can make caves simply appear from nowhere is quite a handy one to have. Let's go, Anthony. I imagine the Pokemon in there are protecting the Lake Guardian. Take care. Next stop, Pokemon Home. Now, let's see what's waiting for us. A menacing Pokemon stands before you. Oh, that's a Hisuian Zoroark! I know you don't need to tell me this, Anthony, but I gotta say it. Be careful around that thing. Kind of makes me want to give this Zoroark a trip to a hair salon. Need some nice mane treatment. No worries. Ah well. Knew you could do it, Anthony. You feel a mysterious presence. Come, I will test your knowledge. Combee, Zubat, Unknown, Magneton, Dusclops. How many are their eyes? Tell me each, one by one, yet all at once. Answer me. Oh. You're right. Six, 0, 1, 3, 1. Take this piece of the spirit to find the world once more. You've obtained Uxie's Claw. Proof that you have completed the trial set by Uxie, being of knowledge that lives in Lake Acuity. This item is needed to forge the red chain. just one more to go. I know I would usually end my stream by now, but I want to complete this. I want to complete the story mode. I assume all went well, Anthony? Boy? Still, I must wonder, why don't they just give us the red chain? Why all this running about? I guess I can think of 2 reasons: to keep the chain safe and to test us. Perhaps you are right. Who knows what would happen if it fell into the wrong hands, after all? That's some scary foreshadowing, Follow. Though, having to say that, isn't the red chain for mending the world? What use would some villain have for it? Who can say for sure? Maybe the red chain will have some other use besides mending the world. Could be could be right. I guess we'll have no way of knowing until we get the red chain for ourselves. So, shall we return to Mistress Kogita's home? Let's go back. We got one more lake to visit. Wonderful! Then we can see if Mistress Kogita has any more insights to share with us. So we got Mesprit's Mane and Yuxi's Claw. So that's Yuxi's Claw. I sense warmth to it. Pokemon of the lake are strange. They seem to play on your mind somehow. Indeed, yet we may want to add just a dash more speed. Things in Jubilee Village are getting, oh, how should we say, tense. What makes you say so? It seems a Pokemon's been glimpsed on the other side of the rift. One of the Genkido guild merchants informed me that Commander Kamato has raised a force, not to survey the Pokemon, but to subdue it, should the need arise. One of the Genkido guild merchants. Make it sound like if you're not one of them. Not if a Pokemon were to truly appear from beyond the rift. What would become of everyone, I wonder? That settles it, Anthony. There's no time to lose. We gotta make one material left to find for the red chain. Let's go get it. That's the spirit. I'll come watch this historic moment unfold too. Watch? Is that what you really do? Remember, once you sought the 3rd lake and found what's needed of the red chain, make for the shrouded ruins. So where are you headed? The last place, Crimson Mirelands. Take the bog-bound camp. That should help us out. Do you know about Lake Valor? It's said to have been formed by a volcanic eruption, much like Lake Verity. Though there are also other theories that say it was carved out by the mist in the midst of a Pokemon battle. The lake is protected by the Pokemon Azelf. When Azelf took flight, the will to do what needs to be doing was born in people's hearts, or that's what the legend would believe us. Looks like we got another Pokemon. Deep. Oh, a cave appeared where there was none. As if just for Anthony boy. I do gotta say, pretty convenient. In we go, Anthony. I imagine a strong Pokemon could wait inside, protecting the Pokemon of the lake. Take care. Let's see what we're up against. And that's an Overquill. One of the Hisuian evolution of, Watch it, Anthony. I heard about this one from my grandfather. Those quills, they're venomous. That is one mad ball. Baby doll eyes. Do it. Headlong rush. Strong style. That's my Antony. You feel a mysterious presence. Show me your unyielding will. Strike me if you can. He wants me to throw bombs. Those bombs appear out of nowhere? I guess you meant to throw them at Azelf. You seem to hear a voice inside your head. Will you abandon this folly? I'm not through yet. I ain't giving up. You hear a voice inside your head. It seems you had best give up. Will you continue regardless? I'm not through yet. You hear a voice in your head. Give up. You struggle in vain. Will you yet press on? I'm not through yet, darn it. Stay still. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. Azelf's Fang, look at that. Proof you have completed the trial set by Azelf, the being of willpower that lives in vague fire. This item is needed to forge a red chain. Looks like our lake journey is complete. Yep, let's get the heck out of here and get that red chain forged. It seems we're finished to finish the three-leg trials. If I remember correctly, we were told to head for the Shrouded Ruins. I don't know what could await us there, but I'm always excited to explore some ancient ruins. Let us be on our way. The Shrouded Ruins. Mist is so very good at obscuring things. It's long been said to blur boundaries. If we are somehow to bring together the world of humans, the world of Pokemon, and the world of myth, then maybe we need a setting such as this. That being said, what are we meant to do now? Seems I made it in time. Showing up only when the time's right, huh? With age comes wisdom, I guess. I had the aid of a rather remarkable Pokemon if you really wish to know. Right, but how do we make this red chain? I would hardly know. Speak of a divine instrument, one said to be capable of binding the very world. Do you really imagine it could be forged by mortal hands? Then what are we doing here? We don't have any more time to waste. And there they are, the Lake Trio. Ah, the Pokemon of the Lakes. You have received the red chain. So it was true. The pact our people have passed down from all these generations have been kept. At last, I can set this burden aside. Succeeded once again, Anthony boy. Yet, things don't seem to be going so well for the rest of the world. What was that supposed to mean? I've heard some news from my fellow merchants in the Ginkgo Guild. It seems the commander is going to forego waiting for our investigation to finish. He plans to climb Mount Coronet himself. What is he thinking? Even if he makes up, what can he do against a giant rift in space-time? Well, he doesn't know yet that our Antony has managed to get the red chain now, does he? That's right, we gotta let him know that it'll be alright now that we have the red chain. Even the commander should see reason and call off this foolhardy plan of his. Antony? Welcome back! It's been grim here. We in the Survey Corps hardly even speak to one another lately. But you're back. Maybe Captain Silene's appetite for potato mochi will return. Anyway, wait here a minute, will you? I gotta go let the captain know you're back. My dear Anthony! The professor has been awfully worried about you, Anthony. Of course I was worried. I said I was worried, but don't think I could hold a candle to the distress you showed, Akari. That's blowing it out of proportion. I don't think it's appropriate for an adult to make things up just to hide their embarrassment. But, where is Captain? Wasn't she coming along with you, Professor? She's buried, I say. She's buried under a mound of work, I'm afraid. We're to join her in the Survey Corps office. It seems that her hands are more than full now that Commander Kamado's gone. Commander's gone? Well, he set off for Mount Coronet with a security corps in tow. He's determined to handle this whole space-time rift himself, including dealing with the Pokemon that's been spotted on the other side. That's why I was filling in for the regular guards with Pikachu at the ready. We aren't getting anywhere out here. Let's head inside and report to the captain. So you managed not to die, just as I ordered. Well done. Thank you, Captain. I have no idea what you're implying. All I know is Abra vanished on his own accord, inconveniencing me greatly. Before we move forward, I must ask, I assume that you aren't again because you've managed to learn something of use? I got this red chain. Go on. You explain about the red chain you've obtained. A legendary tool said to bind the very world. Commander Kamado is no longer here in Jubilee Village. Security Corps has been scouting the area near the space-time rift, and they've reported sightings of something on the other side of it. Something that resembles a Pokemon. The commander made the decision to take the Security Corps to the mountain as so to prepare to fend off any possible threats. They were to make for the temple at the peak. However strong the commander himself may be, he shouldn't have gotten Antony to help. As the captain of the Survey Corps, I hereby order you to proceed as follows. Antony, take the red chain to Mount Coronet. Make your way to the peak and put an end to all this. You are officially reinstated at your former rank. Atop Mount Coronet. Are you certain you can do this with the commander away, Captain? If he didn't wish me to decide things in his place, then he should not have left me in charge here. Then I'll go, I'll go as well. We're all in this together. We're members of the Survey Corps. Naturally, no one suggests you should not. Well, you know what to do. Something the matter, Lucario? Oh, look at this guy. Doesn't he look familiar? I'm Rai. And you are? Oh, you're Antony. Nice to meet you. What's that? What is it, Lucario? It seems Lucario senses a strong aura, too. Willing to battle us, could you come to the training grounds? We'll have to take care of that later. We'll take care of that battle. For now, we got a world to save. Here we are. There you are, Antony. Iridia's already heading to Mount Coronet. How are things looking here? Commander's already at Mount Coronet. He's already started up the mountain? He must be more reckless than that dignified manner of his. Let's go. Not that I can blame anyone who wanted to avoid wasting time. We're all right, then. I guess I'm going after him. Let me go first, Antony. If we were to show up with no warning, then I'd probably be a fight. Time's a wasting. See you there. Who is the reckless one? Hey, you got run out of the village, right? But you still try to find a way to help us all? That's right, Antony worked hard to get that red chain to help us. Too right, and a fine job he did too. The Survey Corps is always hard at work for the sake of everyone here in the village, as well as for the sake of our relation with Pokemon. Thanks. Here, take this. You've obtained a max revive. Your orders are 3. 1. Make it for the summit camp, and from there, the Temple of Sinnoh. 2. Use the red chain to resolve this mess. And 3. Return here, alive. Wow, automatic. I've heard the latest, so have you accepted back into the Galaxy team, have you? I suppose congratulations are in order. Here's some max potions from me to celebrate. It looks like a big moment is upon us at last, but no doubt it'll be fine. After all, you worked so hard to earn the red chain. Both Adam and Iridia are heading for the peak as well. My good friend Antony, I wish you the great fortune in the battles to come. I truly regret losing one of our most beloved and loyal customers. Seems Kamado is intended to use the summit camp as a base of operations for the undertaking. As for me, I think I'll set up shop closer to the temple itself. See you there, Antony boy. Things certainly have gotten out of hand. Well, if anything goes wrong, the great Melly will be here, for moral support at least. Ah, thanks. You're not bad. This is a stone portal. I've been told not to let anyone pass, but really, I'm not sure what the point is any longer. Think you can go ask for me? What the? Oh ho, still alive. I'll tell you what, he's still alive and kicking. Sorry about having to shutter the wallflower. I'd be much happy right out serving up some freshly grilled potato mochi. But the taskmaster commando's gone and left me to oversee our food supply. He's already found a way to put even those old bones to work. While I'm handling that, I suppose I'll handle you as well. Time to get rid of you once and for all, that's for sure. Are you serious? I'll make myself plain. As Commando's right hand, I'm charged with executing all gritty deeds. I'll tell you what, Commando can't or won't do himself. That's for sure. I'll give him my word, and I'll I'll tell you what, this dang old get rid of any folk that might dream on getting in the way of his plans and such. Besides, it's not just Commando who longs to live in a new home world free of strife. His dreams are my dreams too, I'll tell you what. Pretty dang sure. Seen my smoke bomb before, right? Well, this is how you meant to use them. When I heard you managed to quell those nobles one after another, oh, I did. It ever did make my blood run hot and my heart pound, and I'll tell you what. At last, I say, at last. One final point word to my great ninja techniques have been left molded all these long years, dang nabbit. And now we're fighting a Benny, the guy who served us all that potato mochi. Oh, wow. Take him out, Gokudo. Oh no. Vivian, you're up. Shelter up. That Gardevoir is tough. Fry her! Oh no. Sneeze! Yep, looks like she's got a Sneasler. Get him, Dogi! There we go, it's a Gallade. Baby dog, use baby doll eyes. That should neutralize whatever the heck that thing's doing. Finish him off. Come on, Dogi, finish it off. That wrecked it. Battle decided. There. I tell you what, I see my ninja techniques won't be consigned to history. Dang old annoying basic crud. Very good. I'll tell you what, very good, young one, very good indeed. It's only a foolish ninja who tries to keep up with the targets that they know they cannot beat. I tell you what. And to be honest, I don't hate you. In fact, I actually like you after a fashion, to say. At least for the skills you show in battle. But dang it, listen to me well, Anthony. Pokemon truly terrifying creatures, I tell you what. I tell you what, Commando and I saw our hometown burned to the ground by maddened Pokemon run amok. That was basically totally sucked. We lost plenty of our friends and comrades that day. I say. That's why, dang it, that's why Commando told us here to history to try and build a new home for people to live free from fear. I'll tell you what. But to achieve something truly great, man, you gotta sometimes have to take some extreme actions. I tell you what, if, hypothetical it may be, a Pokemon were to appear from within that space-time rift, Kamado might lose his hold of his reason. Man. Dang it. Dang it, man. Save Kamado from himself by force if you have to, I tell you what. Do that and I'll stuff you full of more delicious potato mochi than a human stomach can handle, I say. At least he healed up my Pokemon. That's pretty darn nice. Anyway, we better continue. Time is of the essence. No pun intended. Oh, there he is. Well, this is it. Have you brought everything you need? Here they are. You brought the red chain? Anthony, you're the only one who can stop whatever's unfolding atop that mountain. That Pokemon that apparently been sighted through the rift, I think it might be Almighty Sinnoh. But Commander Kamado stopped us from heading toward the temple. That guy's is not knowing what he's dealing with. You again. I heard that this red chain of yours will bind the world. I assume that to bind the world means to hold the world together, keeping as it meant to be. A welcome idea, but can I truly put my faith in such tales? Of course. What? Do you think even the red chain is some trick on Antony's part? He worked mightily to get that thing, and I should know. I was with him the whole time. I saw him rise to the trial set by the 3 Pokemon of the Lakes. If he somehow concocted all of that on his own, then what do we even have anyway? Perhaps you are right. But if I were to simply place my faith to this boy, and that faith were to be betrayed, then how could I possibly face my people? Then work together with us. Should something go wrong, I'll take complete responsibility. Fine, enough. Let fate decide what happens next. Whichever one of us is stronger will prevail. Face me with your Pokemon, Antony. Today we battle in earnest. Very well. Now we have to fight Kamado in a Pokemon battle. Do it, Vivian. Shelter up. Esper Wing, but it's targeting you, the mute miss. Oh, wow. Fry him! That worked. That takes care of the Braviary. What's his next Pokemon? Oh boy. Oh, it's a Snorlax. Ew. Strengthen up. Oh no. Go on, Dogi. Baby dog eyes. Double edge. Double edge again. He's using Golem now. Baby doll eyes. Let's finish him off with a headlong rush. using Clefable now. Go for it, Ashi. Hit him hard! Go on, Jack, do it! Blast it! Battle decided. Any Pokemon that threatens our lives here must be eliminated. You truly are a force to be reckoned with. Anthony, the fates have decided. I concede, and I apologize sincerely for doubting you. Commander, I know I have no right to ask of you any longer, but please use this strength of yours for your sake of the Galaxy Expedition Team. No, for the sake of the Celestia people and all of the Pokemon living in history. Don't worry, Commander. We've got the red chain. Gotta stop this and put an end to this. But let's also save just in... Oh, we can't save, eh? Ah, here we are. We'll save our progress right here, just in case. And look at those. Those are all... If you notice, each of them is each of a Hisuian... of the Hisuian nobles. We have Weirdeer. It's a statue of the Pokemon that's said to have been loyal to the ancient hero. Weirdeer, Cleaver, Lilligant, Ursaluna, Arcanine, Basculegion, Sneasler, Electrode, Avalugg, and Braviary. It's time to use the red chain. Let's see what it can do. Hold on a sec. My head. Something's talking inside my head. You hold the red chain. Try to catch me then, human. Adaman, what are you saying? What do you mean? Catch you? Almighty Sinnoh, I think Almighty Sinnoh just spoke to me. It's telling me, you hold the red chain. Try to catch me then, human, for the fight to come. Take these. Ooh, thanks. Got some Ultra Balls, so now we can continue our catch. And here we are. And look who we have to face. Who we have to face first. It's Dialga. Yep, it's Diamond Boy. And here's our first fight against Dialga. Go, Dogi! Oops. Oof. Another play rough. Take care of him, Vivian. Damn, look at that. She's just as big as Dialga. Earth power that obscured it. Do it. Oh no. Hold out, Vivian. Shelter up. That should protect us. Thunder wave it. Try again. There we go. We caught the Diamond Boy. Caught it! The red chain is shattered, but we owe the Pokemon of the Lakes our thanks for getting us this far. Oh, well done. I say, well done, Anthony, my boy, masterfully handled! I was watching the whole time as you battled and caught your way to a simple stunning victory. You are the true pride of the Survey Corps. Looks like I taught him well. Wait, It's happening again. I can hear Almighty Sinnoh. No. No. It's called Dialga. Mighty Dialga speaking to me in my mind. Space-time is torn. Awful power spills forth. The frenzied one comes to fight. Now, human, fight with me. You're telling me there's another one? But the Red Chain smashed to bits. No way Anthony can tackle another Pokemon as strong as the last one now. And look what we have to deal with. Pearl Punk, yep. Oh no. All of you, we must vacate this. Yeah, forget the fancy talk. Book it. Come on, we gotta make it back to the summit camp while we still can. We need to leave before this other Almighty Sinnoh decides he wants to fight us. But Commander, you can't just leave it here. You dunce, you won't be any use if anybody if you die up here on this mountain. What are you waiting for? I'm telling you, we gotta get gone. Such dreadful power. It's certainly beyond our current capability to survey such a creature. I'm amazed that you even managed to stay on your feet before it, Anthony, my boy. And did you notice the energy pouring out of that rift? It seems like a buildup of the same energy that would cause that strange lightning that threw the noble Pokemon into their frenzied state. Can't believe it. There were really two Almighty Sinnoh after all. Guess that means neither of our clans were really wrong, huh? I must apologize from the bottom of my heart. Both of you as fellow leaders. You saw the truth that I could not. You never abandoned your trust in Anthony. And to you, Anthony, I acted on ill-considered presumptions and drove you from the Galaxy Expedition team, forcing you to face great hardships alone. And despite all this, you still strove to save all of Hisui. Well, it's not like we could just sit back and ignore the space-time rift. And we understood, Commander, that you had a reason to act as you did. Commander, Maya suggests that we return to the matter at hand. We've left things in quite a state up at the temple. That's the stuff, Mr. Professor. You'd rather face what was in front of us to dwell in the past, huh? Just what I expect from a real scientist. A dependable attitude indeed. Yes, let us move on. No need to speak any further about the rash actions, not to mention my loss of composure. It seems that having Anthony about has been a good influence on us all. Yeah, thank goodness you were here, huh? We had no chance of getting through this disaster without you. We're still not through it. How do we keep on fighting? The red chain's been shattered. Relax, got a plan, thanks to what mighty Dialga told me. Dialga, the Pokemon that spoke to you? Yeah, and along with its name, it told me what we need. The Stone of Creation's beginning, Chain of Red, the vessel of humankind's invention. Unite these three and calm the chaos now pervading space. And finally, Mighty Dialga said it wants to go with us back to the temple. Well, the red chain we have, at least. The pieces anyway, I did collect them. And the vessel of humankind's inventions. I dare say that might refer to a Pokeball. I say a Pokeball. That's gotta be it. But what about the Stone of Creation's beginning part? Leanne may have some idea. He's knowledgeable about stones and minerals. He goes digging for ore sometimes. That's so. Then Warden Leanne would be a fine resource to consult. And what are your thoughts, Professor Laventon? Do you have any idea what this stone could be? Upon my word, perhaps I do. Anthony, my boy, could you lend me those plates you received from Weirdeer and the others? The ones that Volo said had message engraved upon them? Aha! Just as I remembered. Here, I say, here on the back of the Earth plate it says, when the universe was created, its shards became this plate. I think this may be a hint to what we need. How do you mean? Don't you see? You must search for stone, or rather ore, I suppose, that share the same material property as these plates. In fact, I believe Lung Yan might know what we might find such a thing, as he said he's been investigating at Volo's urgent. Now that you mention it, that Volo fella came around the diamond settlement asking about the plates before, too. It seems to be a lead worth following. It's decided, I say it's decided then. Thus begin our search for the stone of creation beginning. Although, the name I'd rather mouthful would say is proposed called the origin ore. Idria, may we ask for your clan's aid once more? Of course. I'll call Leon to the summit camp at once. I waited as long as I could reasonably expect, but my invitation just never came. So I decided to honor you all with an unsolicited visit. Be glad and rejoice. Now, Adaman, it seems that all of these other louts have these little tasks to get on with. What about the great Melly? What are my role in this? I'm your leader, Melly. Show a shred of respect, would you? Fine, whatever. Just hurry up and give me a job, great leader Adaman, and make it a good one. You want a job? Fine. Your job is to support the others. All the other wardens are busy looking after their nobles to keep their Pokemon, to keep the people of our clans from panicking. Take a hint. Oh, Adaman. Oh, you silly, foolish boy. Don't you understand anything? Everyone has work they are suited to, and work they are not. Oh, and before I forget, it seems you weren't entirely useless after all, Galaxy Team Grunt. Well done, you. Take this as a reward for your adorable efforts. Just put it my way encouraging the little people. And you're all so little compared to me. 3 candy truffles. Joy. I brought Leanne. Yeesh, this ugly hat suits you poorly, as the important role does. I don't like it at all. I should be the one consulted for my wisdom. History's ores and stones are her precious resource. Since I was the first to realize that fact, it's only natural that I should be the first consulted. If you have a problem with it, perhaps you should take it up with Cleaver in battle. With that bumbling ball of yours. Excuse me, that bumbling ball is more capable of zapping both you and that ugly bug of yours all the way back to your stupidly oversized tree. Shall we prove it to you now? Melly, give it a rest and play nice with the Pearl Clan folks for once, would you? Bigger things are at stake here. But Adaman! Everyone back home is all worked up about the fact that you were spoken to by Almighty Sinnoh or Mighty Dialga or whatever. This is the Diamond Clan's day. Be proud. Warden Leanne, if you would. Certainly. Then let us settle this once and for all. We make it for the Primeval Grotto. Primeval Grotto is all the way over there, so... Oh wait, before we do, we might as well swap Pokemon before the battle. Sorry, Vivian, but you'll always be #1 in my book. But we need the help of a sovereign. Look at that. That must be it. What a curious cave. I feel some extraordinary power here, as if the world itself was created in this very place. What do you think, Leanne? Woo, doggy. Woo-wee. Taking into consideration my knowledge of ores, my skill at mining, and the strength of my Sligoo's moves, I think you better leave any extraction work up to us, wouldn't you say? I'd say go for it. Gonna have to ask you to stop right there. Oh, come on! Oh, come on, who's there? We don't have any time wasting with... Clover? We haven't seen you since you walked out of the clan. Where have you been all this time? Huh, I don't have to tell you nothing. Look at you carry on digging out that treasure you're after, and then you give it to us? I don't know what you even look surprised. It's not as though you're hard to follow. What we seek is to be more precious as treasure, but this isn't about how valuable it is. We need it to restore this awfully sky to normal. The earnest goody two-shoes act of yours is what made me leave the Pearl Clan in the first place. Enough, I don't care what any of you ran off to play bandit. I won't let you get in Leanne's way. There are 3 of you and there are 3 of us. Let's go, Anthony. You take charm. I bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and ill luck to anyone who crosses our paths. I'm the eldest, and I'll be your unlucky charm, especially in this, the battle of a lifetime. Taste the power of a god, lady. You know, I noticed? Have you ever noticed that when the Pokemon's bigger, that guy's like craning his head? Drag him! There we go, that takes care of that ride-on. Well, you are rather formidable. And you just got your ass kicked by a god! Come on, Clover, why not come back to the Diamond Clan? Times are changing, we're changing, and we could really use someone as strong as you are. Are you joking? I have no intent of living back at that place with all its stupid rules. Look, we'll let you keep your treasure this time, but you better do something about that sky. You are strong as ever, Anthony. Perhaps maybe you could do something about that monstrous creature on top of the mountain. But even if you do, the next time we meet, you won't escape without a beating. Remember that. Honestly, those 3, what did they ever come here for? Oh well, I'll heat everyone's Pokemon up. Coin that I remembered never hesitated to help someone in need, even if she groused as she did. I suspect they may have been worried about us, perhaps even wanting to help. Then they should have said so. What a pain they are hiding behind all that attitude. I was able to extract some of that origin ore, or whatever you wish to call it. I suppose that I'd better go with you, Anthony. Origin ore, an ore of mysterious power spoken to in ancient myths and said to contain the power of Almighty Sinnoh itself. That's surprisingly easy. No, it's simply fate. No, you simply fail to recognize my skill. You ought to be praising my hard work, honestly. I knew we could count on you, Leanne. No wonder Cleaver recognized you as a worthy warden. Let's hurry back to Mr. Professor and show him what we got. That Laverton's got sound judgment plus knowledge to spare despite his silly streak. Yeah, he's pretty cool. So this, I say, this is the stone of creation's beginning, the original. Yes, one can certainly feel an imposing aura emanating from it. Could this be the feeling of the very origin itself? I've been meaning to ask since you brought that up, but the origin of what exactly? Of everything by the sound of it. Exactly, I say exactly, my girl. Now then, back to go to Jubilee Village. Here you are, Professor, what remains of the red chain, broken as it may be. Splendid, I say splendid. Even in pieces, I think we'll find it still perfectly fits for the purpose. We're jolly lucky to have the foresight to pick up all the broken bits back at the temple. Your turn, Antony. Next comes the Stone of Creation's beginning. You handed over the origin ore. Fragments, I say, the fragments of the red chain collected at the great personal risk by the Pearl Clan. Then the Stone of Creation beginning, which we first learned the thanks of the Diamond Clan. And now time for the Galaxy team to play its part and turn these items into a proper vessel. Akari, my girl, you're one of the team's greatest craftspeople. Could you ask to do the honors? This is my true battlefield, Antony, even if I may be safe indoors. This may take some time. Perhaps the rest of you better wait outside while we work. Come on, Mr. Professor. Wish they'd hurry up in there. I'm starting to suspect all you prattling about the values of time is covered by your own impatience. If sitting back and waiting actually solves things, I'll sit forever because that'd be using time as well, unlike this. We've done it, Antony. It's complete. I say it's complete. I dub it the Origin Ball. If the message conveys our good clan leader can believe it, then it should allow you to catch the Pokemon that has appeared at the Temple of Sinnoh. And there it is, folks, the Origin Ball. For those who don't understand, you get special Pokemon from that thing. Said to contain the capability of catching of it. These Pokeball of yours are full of wonder. Think the fate of all of history could rest in something so tiny. It's interesting how catching a Pokemon in one of these things bring the two of you closer together. Whoa, hold on. That voice, I hear it in my head again. You mean Dialga? Yeah. Seems Mighty Dialga's willing to lend its strength to this fight. That's what it's telling me. That's certainly excellent news. Diamond Clan's Almighty Sinnoh, perhaps I should say Dialga, is a fearsome opponent. Everything's ready now, Antony. Take the Origin Ball and hurry back to the Temple of Sinnoh together with Dialga. This is it. We're heading our way to fight the primal Pokemon of the Pokemon world, Almighty Dialga. Oh, what's she doing? Are you here? And here you are, Lost One, ready to face your fate atop Mount Coronet? Seems a vicious battle might await you. I'll go where I must. Oh, well said. Now, hearken to my words, young one. Time cannot be severed from space, nor space from time. Being you will encounter at the Temple of Sinnoh is Palkia, ruler of all space. If it is allowed to run wild, space itself will warp and bend here in Hisui, and eventually the very world may be broken. But you have the aid of its counterpart, Dialga, the ruler of time, and therein lies hope, and the world can once again be as it should. Now, take Dialga at your side and make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more. I must say, this is quite an intriguing village. Perhaps I'll have a look around before I go. See what your clothier has to offer. Excuse me? The time for shopping? Well, I hardly have time for shopping if the world ends, will I, young man? Fair point. All right, Antony. Once you feel ready, set out. We'll make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more. We're heading back to Mount Coronet, so... Summit Camp. Now made it to the Summit Camp, so we're gonna be dealing with that Pokemon once and for all. Just the boy I've been waiting for. I know you can buy various sundries at the base camp, but I thought it might be helpful for you if I set up closer to the temple. I want to have a front row seat if there's a chance to see the world of myth and legend. I'll probably be creeping even closer to the action once the battle actually begins. Oh, but you won't have to worry about me. I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself, Antony boy. And besides, I know all too well the strength of you and your Pokemon. I got no doubt you'll be able to handle this whole thing tied up in a neat bow before I could possibly be in any danger. Gee, thanks, I guess. Oh boy. Looks like the temple itself is nearly messed up. For so long, I thought that I had to eliminate any outside element that might be a threat to the people of Jubilee Village. Whether that means banishing you or seeking to destroy the Pokemon of this temple, I feel it was my only path. But you showed me that I was wrong to think in such a way. Are you ready for this challenge, recruit? Yes, I'm ready to fight. Let's finish up this story and head to... Hey, Antony, let's meet tomorrow together. What's that supposed to mean? It says we got it in the Diamond Clan. It means hope you'll both stay safe. Perhaps it's worth listening to what the Diamond Clan has to say sometimes as well. Well, we will support you in whatever we can, though I doubt you'll need it. Antony, protect Hitsui and her people. Protect time and space for her Pokemon. And here we are. Dealing with Diamond Boy now, or Pearl Punk. Oh no. Well, there goes the temple. Oh no. Wait, Dialga saved us! Perfect! Well, look at that! It's Palkia! But it's in a different form! What is this sorcery? Oh no. There we go. War it, time it. Neutralize, knock out that. Knock it out. There we go. There we go. And Origin Ball, go! We did it! The red sky's been quelled. He caught it. He really did it, didn't he? My eyes aren't lying, right? He actually went and caught it. Yes, I say yes. Oh, good show. What a catch. You contained the fearsome thing in the Origin Ball. I'm absolutely astounding if ever, Anthony, my boy. Thanks, Sinnoh. Formidable as usual, Anthony. Yes. Even the commander sheds a tear now and then. Never thought I'd see the day. Yes, what a sight to have witnessed. Ouch. What gives, Commander? Not sure I deserve a sumo throw. Well, at least it seems this is no dream. Listen up, all of you. We face a calamity unlike any I've known, but we were able to overcome it by working out as one. This calls for celebration, a festival for us all. Gather your clans. This will be the greatest celebration history has seen. Celebrate with the Diamond Clan? 2 clans together, huh? Well, since it turns out that we're both following a true almighty sin of our own, I guess the time is when we fight over those who was wrong or right. And our ancient history now. Well, I'm sure our ancestors would be shocked to see us agree. This may be the best path toward protecting the space we all share. Let us celebrate, for today dawns a new day for all those who live in the Hisui region. And there we are, folks! We basically beat the main story of Pokemon Legends Arceus. I gotta say, thanks to those who stuck around. But we managed to beat the game. But what if I told you the story isn't over? We still got 2 other stories to basically do, and there's still endgames afterwards. I gotta say, the game is pretty cool. Beating it and basically defeating the enemy and winning the battles. But you gotta say, you know, winning against it proved otherwise. But now we see basically the origin of ancient Sinnoh and of course the Pokemon there. But if you notice, a lot of characters in this game basically are basically the ancestors of some of the more popular. And with that, the credits have rolled. But, as again, the story is not over. And there you are. Thank you for adventuring with us. And look at that, it's a festival. You got a Machamp there, several of the Pokemon over there. A few and it's a pretty cool little picture. Pretty awesome, I gotta say. Your ARC phone is beeping. Seek out all Pokemon. The good news is, we're basically... basically this, so... Good morning, Anthony! Looks like the space-time rift has vanished. The skies have gone back to normal again. Which I suppose means you better get back on our origin mission, completing the Pokedex. We're gonna meet the Survey Corps office to sketch our next steps. See you soon, Anthony. Alright, let's do this. Before we continue, let's do what she wants to ask. Okay. Here you go. Hand over the red shard, the blue shard, and the green shard. Such beautiful shards, I'm sure they'll work perfectly. Now then, let me try and dye something. I can make anything into a beautiful dye if I cook it down to the trustworthy color in my shop. And a color more beautiful than ever imagined. All thanks to you, my dear customer. Hope you enjoy the different looks the new colors bring to your outfit. Oh, cool, we got ninja masks. Perfect. Cool, we even got ninja outfits. Perfect. Diamond Clan outfit and a Pearl Clan outfit. A Karate G. Bandit outfits. We got some new outfits that could work, so great. Anyway, let's complete this and we'll log out for the night since we're already I trust you enjoyed yourself at the festival. Sure did. Indeed. This only seemed natural, given the crowd. I believe last night was the first time I caught a glimpse of you making merry, Captain. I believe you must be imagining things. Now, Professor Laventon, to business. What's the current state of progress of the Pokedex? I dare say we made quite significant progress and all. Though we could afford to put a little more effort in our research tasks. And of course, it's hard to know how far to go in pursuit of some report. Certain Pokemon have only been mentioned in history and legend. After all, so who knows if they're even real? With how little we know of history and legend, it seems a tall order for us to tackle. Pardon, couldn't help but over here. If it's history and legends you want, then I'm your man. I've spent all time studying such things instead of, well, I meant to say also was tirelessly doing my work for the Ginkgo Guild. And I've learned many of the ruins and whatnot here in the history region already. I've imagined I could teach you a thing or two about any Pokemon of legends in these parts. Oh, music to my ears. My good fellow. Listen well, Anthony. You are to learn all you can from the merchant, follow and work together needed for the sake of the Pokedex. We, meanwhile, also will continue gathering intelligence on Pokemon by other means. Understood. I'll set up to the Heights camp, and then, Anthony, I'll be expecting you. Besides, I got something I'd like to discuss with you. I sure hope you don't keep me waiting. Many of the Diamond Clan said years ago. You're the one who accepted my request. Well, let's get right to business. There's an old tale I heard long ago about the history region about dark nightmares that visit this people on lonely paths at night. I never put many a stock on myself, but I saw it. I saw a terrifying black Pokemon just like that on the stories. They say the people who are trapped in the nightmares pray never wake again. We can't wait for someone to fall victim in it. We gotta act before it can happen. I saw it on the Chamber Claw Cliffs, path partway of Mount Coronet. And then when I saw I was out walking alone at night, just like the old stories it says. Be careful if you go in search of it. I wouldn't want you to lose your life over it. Well, we got some crazy stuff to do on, huh? Good news is we're gonna be finished. So I say we're gonna be calling it tonight because it's almost 11 and this is the longest I've gone with this whole stream. But I gotta thank the following people for tackling along: Lizard Guy, Mad at Man, Nerd Herd, and Rocket Girl for visiting, Graffer Maru, Capiso 6, Madison, as well as the many other people who tagged along during the stream. So I gotta thank you all for basically tagging along big time. So again, we'll be continuing post-game stuff, because there is more to the story than that, as well as catching many of the other mythical Pokemon. But I will be doing some off-grinding preparations while we wait, so, you know, we'll be continuing our story a little bit, and so with that, I'll be basically having a good night, a pleasant tomorrow, and we'll see you again tomorrow. I might be doing a stream early, so keep an eye out on your notifications. With that, peace out, y'all.